Hey guys, lovely healthier pancakes to do, so I hope you guys are going to enjoy it. Good morning guys, hope you're doing well. AI Television, I know if you might not be here or not, but I hope you're doing well, my friend. If you guys are not following AI Television, give him a follow. Honestly, a fantastic streamer. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Good morning, Ralph. How are things with you? I hope you are doing well. Great to see you, and welcome anyone else that's here. Guys, I hope you enjoyed yesterday as well. We did ourselves a delicious smoothie yesterday, and we also did ourselves a what did we do in the afternoon? The broth, the Asian broth we made with vegetable Asian broth with some fish in there as well. Very delicious, very tasty. We let the vegetable broth cook down very, very slowly. We had some great Asian flavors in there, some ginger, some garlic, lots of herbs going on in there, some bit of chili as well for a little bit of spice. Some fantastic, great flavors going on. So yeah, really enjoyed it. Thank you so much for the hosts as well, Jay Bates and Ralph. Really appreciate it, guys. Hope you're doing fantastic. Hope you're having a great day today. So yeah, the smoothie we made yesterday as well. We made spinach, banana, orange smoothie. Very straightforward, very simple, and very tasty as well at the same time. So if you're making smoothies, guys, give these a go. Spinach is fantastic to throw into a smoothie. Great for your iron. Really, really good for you. So, you know, I try and get some spinach in here and there wherever I can. I've got a little bit left over today. I might put some in the pancakes today. We'll see what we got left over in the fridge to use up for that. But we're doing some roasted butternut squash pancakes today with some chili, some rosemary. We're also going to have some crispy feta to go with it as well. Also going to do a puree as well, and we're going to do some little roasted discs of the butternut squash itself. Going to marinate them in a little bit of garlic. We're going to get some flavors. Going to do a cumin yogurt to go with it as well, and some other garnishes, some veggies or asparagus, maybe some sugar snaps as well. We'll see how it goes. So I hope you guys are going to enjoy it today. So we're going to make a start this morning, guys. If you haven't already entered, we've got giveaways going on as well. So we've got ourselves a £10 or $10 Amazon gift card giveaway, and we've also got a knife giveaway from one of my mods as well. So please feel free to enter them, guys. Morning, Tux. How are you doing this morning? Have you got your broken plates ready for today? How are you doing, my friend? 2am, just got done with the move night. Now time to watch the stream. I fall asleep. No problem, Ralph. Appreciate you being here, my friend, and hope you're going to enjoy the stream for sure. So we're going to make a start on the butternut squash first thing this morning. So we're going to make a puree, and we're going to make some discs as well. Guys, what have you been up to? How was your Thursday been yesterday? How are things? What have you been up to, guys? Anything exciting to talk about, feel free to share with us. But anyway, we're going to make a start on this butternut squash, as I said. I haven't bought myself a huge kind of butternut squash itself. This is quite a small one considering it's usually a lot more bigger than that. But I didn't want any waste left over, so I found myself a kind of a small one to use for today. Ewan, good morning, my friend. Oh, cheeky bits. Stealing a bit of cheeky free Wi-Fi from Costa, is it? How's it going, you? And I hope you're doing well, man. Chef, what is the auto type I just saw a second ago? How do you mean the auto type? You mean the giveaways? Bates, good morning, good sir. How are things with you? Great to see you, dude. Thank you so much for popping in. What have you been up to, man? I haven't seen you for a while. How are things, Mr. Bates? Good morning, Beast Mode. Hope you are doing well. Good morning, Chef. I failed to sleep or fall asleep, I'm guessing, halfway through your stream yesterday. That's okay, my friend. No, I totally understand if you need to get some sleep. It's cool, honestly, it's not a problem. Eric's, thank you so much for those 70 bits. You after those cheeky little birthday socks again, are you? With those little birthday cakes. Thank you so much. Cakes for the pancakes. Certainly are. Hope you are doing well. Radio. So, Chef uses electric stoves. I certainly do. Electric or gas. If I had gas, I'd use gas quite happily. But do you know what I mean? You got to use whatever you get. Don't be fussy. At the end of the day, you give me a stove and I'll use whichever. So, I guess I've been using electric since I started doing this. And do you know what I mean? It's very straightforward, very easy. I haven't had any problems or issues with things. Don't get me wrong, there's times like, do you know what I mean? When I'm making like steaks and things, I'd love to have a nice gas stove or a char griller, do you know what I mean? It would be absolutely fantastic. But it's not the end of the world, is it? So, you mean, you can still cook fantastic, amazing food on a electric stove. Just go check my Instagram, guys. Honestly, you can still do good food, electric or gas. Don't blame your equipment. It's you that can make the food, not your equipment. Believe you me. Someone charged back my PayPal account for $450. Holy moly, dude! I'm really sorry to hear. So I can't have any charges to go through that account for this time being while I figure out what to do. Oh my God, Bates, I'm really sorry that's happened to you, man. Honestly, don't worry about the sub, dude. It's just good to see you, but I hope things are okay with you, and I hope you get that kind of sorted. Honestly, that's really sad. I'm guessing you've contacted PayPal regarding this. Was that through, like, did somebody tip you in Twitch and it got charged back, or how did that kind of pan out, dude? If you don't mind talking about it, that is. I'm good. Just got done with one class of childcare. Got English after break for 2 hours. Oh, holy moly. Not my favourite subject, but honestly, make sure you crack on and get it done. I wish I paid more attention in English in school, but hey, this is chef now. So, pray for Bates, indeed. Yeah, PayPal says there's nothing I can do because it was intangible goods. Pretty upset about it. Oh wow, yeah, I'm not surprised. It's a lot of money, dude, and I'm really sorry that's happened. But I hope you all get it sorted. Do you know what I mean? It can be a pain, and sometimes there isn't a lot that PayPal can actually do about it. So it's frustrating indeed. But have you taken any advice on it, or what to do? But that is honestly, that's frustrating for a chargeback like that. It's ridiculous. Right, so what we're going to do, we're going to start on this butternut squash. So I'm going to top and tail. I'm going to get myself a waste bowl, sharpen my knife up, get it on the go for this morning. So let's have a look. Where's all those cheeky bowls gone? Oh, I know they are. They're behind me, aren't they? I'm still trying to find like where equipment is. It's just all like, because we've been moving things around quite a lot. I'm quite confused where everything is at the moment, so it can get a little bit confusing for me right now, but once we settle down and get things where they're supposed to be, then I'll know where everything is, and then I won't be like getting really confused with it. So but either way, yeah, PayPal says something. Oh yeah, sorry, I've read that. The only real option I have is to pursue legal action, but Jesus, that sounds like such a hassle. Yeah, it can do, and plus it probably might even cost you more money than it's worth. Do you know what I mean? So, I don't know what to suggest to you, Bates, because I haven't really, luckily enough, sorry, I haven't actually luckily come across something like that. So, you know, luckily, I don't know what to advise to you, my friend, but I would, maybe it's worth going seeking some advice and see what they say. Do you know what I mean? Just go get some advice and see what they say about it. Lost Marshall, welcome back, dudes. How's it going? Clint, I like food. Just made some pepperoni pizza, mac and cheese. It was really good. Awesome. Do you make it from scratch, my friend? That sounds very tasty. What do you have on your pizza? Yeah, exactly. Really just have to cut my losses, I suppose. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Let these things go. Don't dwell on it. Do you know what I mean? If you dwell on things, I find that it kind of... I don't know what the right word to use for it, really, honestly, Bates, is. Trying to think of it. Do you know when you, like, kind of dwell on something, right? And all you're doing is thinking about that thing over and over, and what that's doing is just, it's affecting you. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of, I wouldn't say to a word, it's poisoning you. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? You're dwelling so much over it, and it's not worth it, dude. You just gotta let it go. At the end of the day, it's money, and money shouldn't be. I know it's hard sometimes, and I totally understand money can be hard, but I think as long as you're in good health, do you know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with you. You're okay. Do you know what I mean? Just be thankful that, you know, just try and look at the positives. That's what I always try and do. Even when something bad like that's happened, try and look at the positives and just, you know, try and let it go as best as you can. I know I would be the same. Do you know what I mean? I'd be dwelling over it a little bit, but I would eventually just like let go of it and just think, it's in the past. Do you know what I mean? Just, it's not worth it. Do you know what I mean? But I hope you're okay though, dude. Honestly, it's not a nice thing to happen. I wouldn't wish it on anyone. Do you know what I mean? But it can be tough for sure. Yeah, exactly. Really just have to cut my losses, I suppose. Blah. Yeah, I know. It can be tough. No, I use stove-bought macaroni, cheese, pepperoni, and marinara sauce? Okay. I'm a college student, not enough time. Oh, that's okay. No, I totally understand. But there are, if you are a college student and you're looking for like kind of quick, easy meals, and you do want to make them from scratch, there are things you can do. And do you know what I mean? Even if it's just making it from scratch. I know you say you don't have time as such. I totally understand. Either maybe you want to go out drinking, or you know, being a student, whichever it is. But if you are like thinking, oh, I want to be a little bit more healthy on myself, you can make things, very simple foods, healthy, easy and straightforward. And you can make like things like all you need is a couple of items. So for example, you could buy some chicken from the store, right? And you can buy yourself a few vegetables, right? And they don't cost more than a couple of pounds, believe you me. So you could buy some peppers, some tomatoes, and maybe some red onions. It's not going to cost you a lot of money. Get yourself some either dried thyme or dried rosemary, and if you buy one of them, you invest in one of them, they will last you for quite a considerable amount of time. So instead of using fresh herbs, you could use dry herbs, and they last longer, and you get more out of it. So you could use that, mix that through with the vegetables, bit of seasoning in the oven, roast them off. Maybe you can marinate the chicken in garlic, saute that off into the pan, pop that into the oven just to finish off, and maybe you can boil some pasta, mix the vegetables through with the pasta, maybe chuck in yourself some, I don't know, maybe a can of tomatoes, or even a bit of low-fat cream cheese if you really wanted to, or some very light creme fraiche, or even yogurt as well. Yogurt would be a fantastic one mixed through, and then just have that with the chicken. Do you know what I mean? It's very simple, very easy, and it won't take much of your time, and you can just knock it up very, very quickly. So if you're not very familiar with cooking, do you know what I mean? It's just practice at the end of the day, and it's just kind of elaborating on those things. So when the first time you make it, it'll probably seem, oh, this takes a while. But what you've got to remember, the more you make things, the quicker you start getting at cooking. So the more practice you get, the more quicker you get at things. So don't be put off by the first time you do it and you think, oh my god, that took me ages. Yeah, it would have done, because you keep stopping and starting, looking at what you're doing and thinking, oh, okay, I need to do this, I need to do this. But when you get into a rhythm of it, you can do it very, very, very quickly. So don't get put off when you first start doing it. So it's just getting into a habit of it, with all honesty. I totally understand though, you might be a student, but hopefully that maybe that helped you a little bit. But if not, just feel free to ask me questions if you do want to kind of cook things from scratch, but there is ways around it. Yeah, super bummed because I don't have a lot of money, as it's, of course, that was going towards paying for my next term of college, so I'm going to figure that out. Oh well, life goes on. It certainly does, Bates, but funnily enough, I know you might think you're trying to stress about it, you're trying to work out where's this money going to come from. I've always found that even for myself, like I worry about day-to-day basis, where am I going to get money for this, where am I going to get money for that, and to a point I've kind of stopped worried about it now, and I worry about it at the time.